Today we will do charter party. So charter party, it is a contract. Any contract will be between two persons. Both persons have to sign. For example, our ship joining contract is signed between ship owner and seafarer. Similarly, this will be signed by ship owner and charterer. Charter is the man who will take the ship on charter. Now, charter is of two types. If you have a car which you want to give on rent, you want to earn money. So, there are two methods. You can give the car on, let's say, whatever, rupees 10 per kilometer, or you can give it whatever, rupees 5 per hour, whatever. So, these are the two methods. If you have a car, you want to give it on rent. If you choose this method, the fuel will be by the car owner. If you choose this method, the fuel will be by the person who takes your car. He has to put the fuel. So similarly, on ship, if you choose this method, this is called voyage charter. And if you choose this method, it's called time charter. But it is slightly different from the car. In voyage charter, we don't charge per kilometer. The ship owner charges per metric ton of cargo loaded. So he might charge whatever, let's say $25. Depending on the length of voyage, he will calculate how much he should charge per metric ton of cargo loaded, and that will be mentioned in the charter party. That is called freight. So it will mention freight will be $25 per metric ton of cargo loaded. So this is a voyage charter. So now we'll discuss voyage charter first. So in voyage charter, owner will get this money, and this charter will start when the ship arrives loading port. As soon as ship arrives loading port, master has to tender notice of readiness. By email or telex or whatever method. So this notice of readiness serves two or three purposes. One, it tells everyone, it tells the charterer, because he will send it to the charterer or his agent, that the ship has arrived. Date and time will be mentioned of the arrival or let go anchor time. And secondly, it will also start lay time calculation. From this time, lay time calculation. Now, what is lay time calculation? In this charter party, voyage charter, it will be mentioned that the ship is allowed 3 days for loading or 4 days for loading, whatever. So this time will be counted as soon as the ship arrives, let go anchor. So if the ship takes 4 days for loading instead of 3, including the time at anchorage, so 1 day delay, so then some money which is known as demurrage will be paid by, who will be the loser in this case? Ship owner, because ship has been delayed. So demurrage, it will be mentioned how much. Normally it is about $10,000 per day or some approximately like this. This will be mentioned in the charter party. Demurrage is whatever value. So this demurrage will be paid by charterer to owner. So NOR will serve these two purposes. Vessel has arrived and lay time calculations will start.